The auditorium of Church of God Mission, Uromi, was packed full with dignitaries, friends and well-wishers who turned out to celebrate with the resident bishop of the church, Matthew Okpebholo. The Vice-Chancellor of Igbenedion University Okada, Professor Edo Osakue, in a lecture entitled Knowledge, Pathfinder for Self-Reliance, said education gives power and power could be used to control ignorance, poverty and setback. Professor Osakue, while congratulating the celebrant, Bishop Okpebholo, as he clocked 67, thanked him for the support he has consistently given to thousands of youths to acquire education.
You are a blessing when you grow and develop not just human resources, but also your community resources and society at large.
The special guest of honor and Deputy Governor of Edo State, Comrade Philip Shaibu, advised the beneficiaries of the bursary scheme to see the gesture as a seed being sown into their lives. Comrade Shaibu promised to be part of Bishop Okpebholo's children that will host next year's birthday.
He's giving back to the society now, and if you go elsewhere in advanced country, I think that is more like a law to give back. But we in this part of the country, very few of us give back. So I am seeing him now as a role model that others should emulate.
A divisional police officer and a young man who just graduated from the Nigerian Law School gave testimony of how their educational pursuit could have been cut short if not for the intervention of Bishop Okpebholo.
When I was hungry for 3 days now, there was no food for me to eat. I called him, sir, I introduced myself. Please, I need your assistance. Send me your account number. I want to bless you. I was surprised.
I couldn't really finance my education. I couldn't pay my school fees. The financial award that was given to me enables me to pay my school fees, my accommodation fee, and equally, carry out my project.
The celebrant and his wife, who were full of appreciation to God for using them to do His will, said God has been the driving force behind their success, pointing out that every project embarked upon is provided by God.
The rich people don't give, only blessed people give. If I tell you I'm not really the one doing it, you think I'm just joking. People would think that I have so much money. That's why I'm doing this one. That is the greatest error anybody will make. I go provide for each project.
When I see people appreciating somebody that has done well, I give God the glory. It is good to be good. And that is what we are made for.
Some guests present, including the General Manager, Independent Radio, Pastor Dan Omozusi, described the celebrant as a philanthropist, selfless and committed to the development of the society.
A man who has been very compassionate, a man who has carried out many philanthropic activities, and even though God has so blessed him, he's very meek and he's very humble.
When you look at James chapter 4 verse 8, it says, when you draw near to him, he will draw near to you until you get closer to God. Since we know, look at him, what he's saying. Every statement he makes carry weight.
This is a man with great balance from his birth. So this is a celebration of the goodness of God in his life.
Some beneficiaries showered a commune on the celebrant and prayed God to continually bless him.
So we say we love you, Daddy. Say we love you. We love you, Daddy Okpebholo, for what you have done for us, even when you don't know us, but you have done so much for us.
So he has been quite instrumental towards saying that patients are giving good health.
For somebody to remove somebody from bondage, is there any freedom that's more than that one?
The celebrant's daughter, Reverend Mrs. Edo Akpamo, expressed gratitude to the guests and several dignitaries who graced the event.
I want to use this opportunity to tell him thank you, that we love him, we appreciate him, that the work that God has placed in his hands will not die in his stand.
The large turnout of guests and dignitaries who graced his 67th birthday give credence to the fact that Bishop Matthew Okpebholo is loved by many. Bishop Okpebholo used his 67th birthday to touch lives, including release of some inmates from prison. Ferdinand Osakue reporting.